What's happening? What to do? YouTube family. Man. So I'm back with The Walking Dead. It seems like it's been almost a year since we've had some Walking Dead. In this season finale, we've been waiting on this. They did us so dirty. For them to have 1 through 15 pretty much. And then when it comes to the season finale, we're not finished. We're not finished editing and stuff. The corona. Y'all gonna have to wait. Wow. Wow. Walking Dead has ran away a lot of fans since they killed Glenn. They got Rick off the show. Carl, and countless others. The people that we love and stuff. And the fact that it was like, you can watch the show and it's like, oh, nobody's safe. That was a good element of the show for a while. But then after a certain point, it's like, damn, I really like T-Dog. I really like Therese. I really liked Abraham. Oh, no. All your favorite people dying. Jesus, no, they killed Jesus. Oh, that is how it's been. And then we come back, and now it's Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 16, A Certain Doom, the finale. Do y'all even remember what happened? Do you even remember the season? When I was watching the show, I was thinking, I was like, do I remember everybody's name? It seems like it's been that long. Like, man, I'm bad with names, but I watch so much Walking Dead, I'm like, I know most of the people's names. I'm watching, I'm like, I had to think real hard to get some names. But let's get into this episode. The finale is here. So the Whisperers are collapsing onto the group. They're stuck in this tower, this old hospital or whatever it is. Who is gonna come to their rescue? Father Gabriel, he's trying to comfort this girl. We don't have a lot of people. They're gonna get us. Yes, but alone we are not something. But together we make a mighty fist. Okay, together y'all make a mighty fist. But look at all the Whisperers and Walkers. They make a huge fist. They make a Kawhi Leonard fist. So damn, that adjective metaphor isn't too great because they have way more fingers and way more fists because it's not looking good. But hopefully the group gets out of there. We see Maggie. They have got in contact with Maggie. They have written her a letter. Oh, will she come to the rescue? So we showing, and Father Gabriel, he's alluding to, oh, what is the thumb? It means others. There's going to be others that come to save us and this and that. So you're thinking, who's going to come? Who are they going to get to come to the rescue? Come to the aid? Eugene, they're riding their bicycles and stuff, trying to get to Stephanie. They end up crashing or whatever. His rim is bent. We need to stop. We need to turn around. There's no way in the hell we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. First, stop that, Eugene. We are going to make it if I have to carry you on my back. So, Ezekiel, we see that is his best characteristic, is his ability to inspire. That is why he was the king. That's why everybody followed him all them years and stuff. You can see it. Like, he inspires people, man. And so he convinces Eugene, we're going to keep on with our quest. All right. Let's get to it. So they get back to try to meet up with this group. They, somehow, some way, they're going to try to get there. They come up with a plan. They're going to try to lead the walkers off of a cliff. But they're going to have to go through the walkers and stuff. They're surrounded everywhere. They're going to have to go through them to get past them. And then they're going to have like a radio and stuff. They're going to set that up. And they're going to drive it over a cliff and get the walkers away. But that's going to be that's going to be so hard to get through them. Then they're going to have to do the old school method. They're going to have to put the blood on them. But a lot of them, they don't have no mask on. They're going to stick out like a sore thumb. Their faces are all out and everything. It's like, damn. Negan is like, They like, what you doing, nigga? You're not coming? They have a target on my back. If I go out there, anybody around me, they're not gonna be safe. So it's better rest for me to just stay around here. If you don't wanna, if you're gonna be with us, you gonna have to put your ass on the line. That's Daryl talking to him. So we see, is Negan a good guy or is Negan still a bad guy? Is he being selfish or is he looking out for the betterment of the group? We don't know at this point. People hate Carol for deceiving them and stuff. Like, you just see Carol walking through and everybody's just looking at her side eye and stuff. So Carol, she has stuff to make up for actions that she has did, because she had freed Negan and it led to deaths in the community. Lydia actually thanks her. She thanks her for killing Alpha. She like, I know that was my mom and stuff, but she ain't really been my mama for a long time. And you really freed me. Like, I don't have any ill feelings towards you. Like, thank you. So is at least one person show a little bit of love. They start walking through the walkers. They got blood on them and everything. But they not used to that. That's not natural to them. That's not they natural stuff. They do have snipers. So when they do see some whisperers in the crowd, they are hitting them with arrows and stuff. So that is a good thing. But they get a hold of it. They like, get together, closer. So they end up condensing the group out there. So you can't see nobody. You can't tell who anybody is because everybody is so scrunched up. It's like Finding Waldo. It's like on one of them old books. Negan tells Lydia, he like, you need to try to get up out of here. You need to try to leave. It's not looking good. So, and then Lydia flips it on him. She like, you can actually be a hero. You can do something about this. And so, it looks like he takes her advice and stuff. So he looks like he goes out towards the group and whatever and tries to help. Carol and Beatrice, they're stuck in the group. Everybody else has made it towards the end. They killed a few whisperers on the way, but Carol and them are stuck. They end up crossing a whisperer and gotta fight him. They kill the lady, but this lady cuts Beatrice on the leg and stuff. She holds her leg. Beatrice don't make it. They tore her ass up. But the walkers, whenever they feeding, they get super strength and stuff because they just ripping arms off and ripping legs off. I'm like, I've seen a walker literally walk into a tin building and explode. But but they ripping limbs off and stuff. I'm like, okay. The music actually pulls them away. Like, they had these old rocking around. They got these old crazy ass music. So they turn around. Something I didn't mention. I failed to mention at the beginning of the episode. Whenever they were walking towards him and stuff, and you seen Beta, and Beta walk towards the group. I thought that was so funny because he like, let's go. I was just waiting for him to do that because he looked like he was on a Thriller video. He looked like he was on a Thriller. I was just waiting for that because that's just how he looked. He looked like he was on a damn Thriller video with his pimp walk going to kill the people. The music pulls him away. The group is Father Gabriel and them is still battling inside though. They still stuck in the building. They have some whisperers and stuff that's coming at them. Daryl left some booby traps, but it's only stopping them to a certain extent. Whisperers end up getting to the wagon. They sabotage the wagon. They end up popping a tire and stuff. The group, they got to get away from the wagon. They tear up the stereo system and all that. They do get away for a little bit, but they have to make a plan. And Daryl is like, we got to stop him from going back. We got to kill him one by one. We got to hunt him. That's easier said than done. And then Lydia, she plans to pull the group towards the cliff by herself. She like, Alpha taught me. I know how to do this. So that's her plan. But Daryl is like, we're going to hunt them. But the thing about it is, they stick out like a sore thumb. They have the blood on them and stuff, but they don't have no mask. You can see their faces and stuff. But they are killing them. They're actually killing them. But when you think about it, like in terms that make sense, they would have stuck. They didn't have any masks and stuff. They would stick out like a sore thumb, man. The Whisperers would have had a better chance of killing them one by one rather than them infiltrating and killing them. So that just, I'm happy they were doing it, but it just didn't really make sense because they stuck out pretty much. Group on the inside got to get out. Father Gabriel looked like he about to die. He like, I'm going to stay behind. I'm going to stay behind. Somebody has to hold the rope and we got to hold him back. So they bust in on him. They about to kill him. We see this ninja come through the door. He ninja turtle them up and kill them all. Then Father Gabriel, what the hell is going on? Then Maggie comes in. So Maggie comes in through and saves the day. So it's like, whoa, shit. Maggie, OG, Walking Dead character. Not really a OG, because she came on during the farm. But if you was in the early seasons, you still an OG. So Daryl in the group, they knocking him off, they fighting him and stuff. Negan comes out of nowhere. And he calls out Alpha. I know he calls out Beta. Come on, you big ugly. Let's get it on. So they about to scrap. Beta ends up pushing the walker into Negan. He falls over and stuff. Look like he about to kill him. He over him. But Daryl sneaks him. He sneak attacking. Yeah. They get him. Then he stabbed both his eyes out, man. So he ends up, he has a moment of clarity or something. He is like we don't need vision and this and that, and we see the world and a bunch of stuff that Alpha told him. So he sees his ending and he's got like happy with it. And so he has this like clairvoyant, clear moments or whatever. But that's not it. So I'm thinking he gonna be walking, he gonna be blind, and he's still gonna be fighting them or something. No, that's not how it happened, because they actually snap back to reality. And he's like this. He looked like Prince at the end of Graffiti Bridge. And they tear his ass up. All the walkers, they get him a good meal. And Negan notices him. He like, do you know who that is? And Daryl knows him as well. And Daryl like, nobody. He's nobody. But they know he's a country singer. He's a famous country singer. In the comic book, he was a famous basketball player. So just a little tidbit out there for those that hasn't read the comic books. So we get to the cliff. So Lydia's walking. She's about to go over the cliff and stuff. Carol grabs her. No, I'm going to do this. So Carol leads them off the cliff. She's right at the edge. And she's like, the walkers start pushing her in the back and stuff. And so she's like, okay, I'm ready for this. I've been through so much. People hate me and everything. So let's just do this. Lydia, I was a little emotional on that part, man. Lydia grabs her and no. And so they huddle up and the walkers just start like dominoes. Go down the cliff, man. It's a beautiful moment, beautiful scene. They have this beautiful moment together. Lydia ends up looking at her mask and throws it off the cliff. So that is the end of the Whisperers as we know it. Thank God. We have ended this saga. We see somebody. It looks like a last Whisperer or something. Somebody is on the ground. Look like they digging or something. They getting themselves together. We see is Connie. Connie is still alive. Wow. So that is a happy moment. She crawls, she gets to the road, somebody's on a horse. It ends up being the crazy ass dude that had kidnapped Michonne early in the season. So that happens. We see a little ass kicker. Her and Lil Rick finally meets up with Maggie. So that is an emotional moment because Maggie is an OG. They heard about it and stuff. But at the end of the episode, we see Eugene and them get to their point in, oh, well, we're not going to stop. We're not going to turn back. We're going to find people, like-minded people. That's what we came out here for, because they don't see Stephanie. ends up being a whole bunch of stormtroopers. A whole bunch of stormtroopers like Star Wars are all around him. Put no weapons down. They are surrounded. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? That's the Commonwealth. This is the last saga in the comic books. This is the end of The Walking Dead. They already said they're going to have one season left. Whenever the episodes start picking up, I'll tell you more about what happens during the Commonwealth saga. I don't want to ruin it already, but it is a good saga. Ricky was a big character in this, but Rick is not on the show right now. Well, let's see if he comes back for this. But this was a pretty good episode, man. I would have liked maybe an hour-and-a-half episode or something, like an extra long episode. Like I watched this, it was only like 44 minutes. It was a regular episode. So we waited that long just for that. But it was a good episode, man. I'm happy that the group killed him and everything, got out of there. But like, comment, subscribe, gonna be the greatest and the most hated, man. Continue to watch these videos, subscribe to the channel or whatever, because I'm gonna keep these up. Peace.